You want to live to see tomorrow, right?
讲起忌日快乐的创意来源，它的制片公司 Blumhouse 肯定要好好介绍。近年来，多部小兵立大功的惊悚片都出自这家公司，像是《分裂》、《逃出绝命镇》、《国定杀戮日》，还有当年仅以$15,000预算，最后全球坐收$1.9千万票房，让 Blumhouse 一炮而红的《鬼入境》。而这部片的导演克里斯多夫·兰登年仅42岁，超有才华。前一部自编自导的作品也是爆编很爱的僵尸交战守则，怎么这么会
？Normally, I'm not a fan of horror movie, but after the screen last night, I'm happy to say I'm a fan of Happy Days.
Oh, this is good news.
Yes.
Good news.
And we saw a lot of movies with the same thing, the same day over and over again. But how you keep the creativity to attract the audience and not to bore them.
This movie was really fun to make because this character has to solve her own murder, and in doing so, no day is the same because she has to go out into the world and try and figure out who's killing her and why. And so that was like something that automatically helped the movie be different, and so that you're not seeing the same thing over and over again, and you only see the same thing when we want you to either for a scare or for something that's kind of funny.
And the trailer is very crucial to the audience. But are you afraid that people might know too much before they go into the theater?
I'm not worried about that because we have a lot of surprises and twists in this movie that are not in the trailer. And so I think that the trailer is amazing, and I think what it does is that it successfully shows people how unique and scary and fun the movie is.
So you will say what should be in the trailer, what not to be in the trailer.
I don't get to have any control over that.
So that's your job?
Well, no, it's the studio's job, but they take our opinion. But I like the trailer, and I think it helps get people interested in the movie, but doesn't give away too much. So I was happy with the trailer that we had.
How do you keep the balance between horror element and the comedy?
I think the balance is really natural. I think that there are moments of terror because she's being hunted by a killer, and those moments are just going to be scary no matter what. But I think that also because she's stuck in the same day, it gave me the opportunity to be funny too, because she knows what's ahead, and so she starts to kind of mess with that and have fun with it, and so the movie naturally wanted to be funny too.
And you say you make the big decisions and let the small decisions come from directors?
No, I wouldn't say that at all. Mm-hmm. No, I make the business decisions for sure, most of the business decisions, and I'm involved in the big creative decisions, but the big creative decisions are always made by the director in our movies. So all the big creative decisions are made by Chris.
So what do you discuss most?
Well, it depends on what process. In the beginning of the process, we certainly talk about the script, we talk about the casting, we talk about where we're going to shoot the movie, who's going to shoot it, who the crew is going to be, and then towards the end of the movie, we talk about the cut and the marketing and the distribution plan and the release date. So all those things we talk about. It depends on where in the movie's life we're having those conversations.
And Jason, how often will you be on the set to watch over him?
Very rarely, very rarely. I always tell our directors, if you see me on the set for more than a day or two, you're doing something very wrong. So we really spend a lot of time at the beginning. We get it all ready, we get it to go, but I really don't, I have no aspiration to be a director, so I let our directors do their job, and I really only am on the set a lot if there are a lot of problems, and we had no problems on this movie.
So you didn't see each other on set at all?
But did I come a day? I was there for a day. I think I was there for about 3 hours.
Yeah. But it is like it's the great thing is that Jason, he trusts his filmmakers. Like that's really unusual, and I think more producers should do that. I think we would have better movies.
I think so too.
We'd have better movies if people trusted the people that they've hired to make them.
Yeah, exactly.